Mama June. Fans slammed June's husband Justin for being rude with Caitlyn. Mama June had a series of failed relationships. Fans mocked the WE star when she introduced her new partner Justin to the world. They were skeptical about Shannon and Justin's future initially. The pair tied the knot for the second time recently during the latest season. Fans always had mixed reactions about June's husband. Shannon has been taking care of her granddaughter, Caitlyn, these days. Now fans have been concerned about Anna's death, as June's history with her kids was very bad. They didn't want Anna's children to grow up in the same environment as Anna, but June has temporary custody of her grandchild right now. Recently, some fans freaked out at Justin Stroud for being rude to Caitlyn in a live video. Mama June. Justin Stroud receives backlash for treating Caitlyn poorly. Anna's daughters, Caitlyn and Kylie, have been under the limelight these days since Anna's death. Kylie has been living with her real father, Michael, while her sister, Caitlyn, has been Mama June. June's husband, Justin Stroud, has been receiving a lot of hate since the start. Fans have been calling him and his family as clout chasers. However, his recent behavior with Anna's daughter, Caitlyn, made fans furious. June started TikTok live stream recently while preparing meatballs for her family with Pumpkin and her family. June was confused with the size of the meatballs, and she was counting the pieces during the live stream. Later, she asked everyone who would be eating them to decide the number of balls to make. The WE star asked Caitlyn, and she said no. She was speaking behind that camera when Justin interrupted her, making it a huge deal. Shannon's husband asked Caitlyn if she liked hamburgers and what she liked in them. Further, he tried making her understand that meatballs were no different than hamburgers. Fans started slamming the newcomer after he took issue with Anna spoiling her daughters by allowing them to reject certain food items. Fans were disgusted with Justin for being so rude to Caitlyn. Also, they slammed him for using Anna's name poorly without thinking about the grieving child. They felt that the little girl shouldn't be forced to eat something or do anything she didn't want at such a phase. Mama June. Fans fear for Caitlyn's safety at June's custody. Mama June has been taking care of her granddaughter Caitlyn since Anna's passing. Fans of the series are quite aware of Shannon and her kids' problematic journey. Now they are unhappy with Caitlyn living with June. Recently, some fans heard Pumpkin's husband, Josh Efford, cursing Caitlyn on a live stream. Fans called out Pumpkin's husband on social media. Some of them also pointed to him yelling at his kids as well on several live streams. Now fans feel that Michael is the best option for Anna's daughters to help them get a safe environment. Recently, a fan started a Reddit thread to discuss the heartbreaking situation for Caitlyn. They felt that Caitlyn and Kylie should live together as they grew up together. Stay tuned to TV season and spoilers to know more about Caitlyn and her custody updates. The Mama June universe has never been short on drama, but fans are drawing the line after a recent wave of concern has taken over social media. This time, the fury isn't aimed at Mama June Shannon herself, but squarely at her husband, Justin Stroud, who has found himself at the center of a firestorm of criticism for his alleged rude and dismissive behavior toward Anna Chickadee Cardwell's daughter, Caitlyn. In the wake of Anna's heartbreaking passing from stage 4 adrenal cancer, 12-year-old Caitlyn has been navigating life without her mother while surrounded by clashing relatives, legal turmoil, and most disturbingly to fans, a step-grandfather who appears cold and unwelcoming. Now, viewers are lashing out online, calling for Justin to be held accountable, and even urging Mama June to separate herself from him for the sake of her granddaughter. An unsettling shift in the family dynamic. The latest episodes of Mama June. Family crisis have exposed a growing tension inside the Shannon household, while much of the show has focused on grief, court battles, and custody questions. Fans were quick to notice something far more subtle, but deeply troubling. The way Justin interacts with Caitlyn. What first appeared as awkwardness has now been widely interpreted as open disdain. Clips showed Justin avoiding eye contact with the child, making sarcastic remarks under his breath, and leaving rooms abruptly when she enters. In one particularly jarring moment, he appeared visibly annoyed when Caitlyn sat beside Mama June during a family meeting, his body language stiff, his jaw clenched. What could have been dismissed as stress has now become a pattern. Fans feel that Caitlyn, already dealing with her mother's death, is being made to feel like an outsider in her potential new home. The internet explodes in Caitlyn's defense. Viewers didn't stay quiet. Social media erupted with angry commentary and pointed criticism of Justin's on-screen demeanor. Hashtags like #ProtectCaitlyn and #JustinStroudExposed began trending as fans flooded the show's official accounts with complaints. "He doesn't even try to connect with her," one viewer posted. "Caitlyn's lost her mom and now she has to tiptoe around a man who clearly doesn't want her there. Unacceptable." Another wrote, "Justin acts like Caitlyn is an inconvenience. He married into a family. He didn't sign up for a spotlight, but he did sign up to be a decent human being." The backlash grew even louder when behind-the-scenes footage leaked, reportedly showing Justin yelling off camera about having to deal with other people's kids. Though the clip hasn't been officially verified, the timing only fanned the flames. A man out of step with the family. Justin's introduction into the Shannon clan was controversial from the beginning. He and June married quickly in a courthouse ceremony, not long after she finalized her split from ex-Jane O'Doke. Many fans questioned the rushed timeline and wondered whether Justin was truly in it for love, or simply got swept into the wild chaos of reality TV. While June has defended Justin in the past, his discomfort with the cameras and family dysfunction has been noticeable. And now, with Caitlyn part of the picture, Justin appears more distant than ever. Fans have described him as cold, moody, and hostile, especially toward the one person in the house who arguably needs the most support. What viewers expected was for Justin to step up as a comforting male presence for Caitlyn, someone to offer stability after the devastating loss of her mother. Instead, his dismissive attitude and emotional detachment have created an environment that feels tense and unsafe. June's reputation takes a hit. Mama June isn't off the hook either. Fans are placing blame on her for allowing the behavior to go unchecked. The woman who once fought to regain custody of her children is now being criticized for prioritizing her marriage over Caitlyn's emotional well-being. Supporters of Caitlyn are disappointed in June's silence. Despite her constant claims that she loves all her kids and grandkids, her failure to address or correct Justin's actions has raised eyebrows. Some fans speculate that June is trying to maintain peace in her marriage, choosing not to confront Justin in fear of triggering more tension. Others believe she's in denial, unwilling to see that her husband may not be fit to help raise a grieving child. Viewers are demanding accountability, not just from Justin, but from June herself. Many are calling for Pumpkin, who has long acted as Caitlyn's primary support system, to intervene and take over care for the child permanently. Pumpkin and Jessica stay quiet, for now. Interestingly, both Pumpkin and Jessica have remained noticeably silent about the matter. Pumpkin, who has long been vocal about protecting her siblings and nieces, has yet to speak out publicly regarding Justin's behavior toward Caitlyn. Insiders say she's growing frustrated behind the scenes and is conflicted about how to handle the situation without causing another family rift. Jessica, who helped care for Anna in her final months, has also kept a low profile. But according to a family friend, both sisters have noticed the tension between Caitlyn and Justin, and they don't like it. There are whispers that Pumpkin may soon petition the court to assume full guardianship of Caitlyn, effectively taking her out of June and Justin's home. If true, this could lead to yet another legal showdown, this time within the family itself. Caitlyn's growing isolation. While the adults battle behind the scenes, the heartbreaking reality is that Caitlyn seems more isolated than ever. Observant fans have noted that her expressions in recent episodes are subdued, her voice quieter, her presence dimmer. She appears withdrawn in scenes with Justin and reluctant to speak up around June. This is in stark contrast to how she interacted with her mom, aunts, and cousins, where she once giggled, chatted, and participated freely. Mental health professionals watching from afar have raised concerns about the impact such an environment could have on a child already enduring profound loss. Grief is hard enough. Feeling unwanted or resented in a new home could deepen that pain in devastating ways. Calls for the network to step in. Fans are now urging Mama June, family crisis producers, and the network to step in. With Caitlyn's welfare clearly at stake, many believe it's time to pause filming and reevaluate who should be involved. There are demands for the network to ensure that Caitlin has access to therapy, legal advocacy, and support services. Some have gone as far as suggesting that Justin be removed from filming altogether if his behavior continues unchecked.